Welcome to Spenelli Speaks! I'm Danny, and I hope that you are enjoying the videos that I have posted thus far. If so, I hope you've hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that when you see my videos, they pop up for you right away. Now, I have to apologize. I've been super bad. I have not posted a video in over a week. I've been super busy, and that is not an excuse. So I wanted to just apologize to all of you out there that have been waiting for a video. And even if you haven't been waiting and you're new here, thanks for joining me. So in the month of December, I have decided to read a lot of the holiday books that my mom has given me over the last couple of years for Christmas that I just haven't gotten to, because seeing as I get them at the end of the December month, I oftentimes won't read them right away because Christmas time is over. So I decided to collect all those books and take the time to read them this month. So instead of doing just one wrap-up video for the whole month, I decided that this month I would do specific reviews for each of the books that I have read throughout the month, so that maybe if you are looking for a good Christmas book and you're maybe don't have any on your TBR, that in one of these reviews you might find a book that you do want to read. So the first book that I read this month is Heather Woodhaven's Christmas with Book Club. Now, I gave this a 2 on Goodreads, and the reason for that is, one, I didn't realize this was part of a different book. So this is part of, I guess, what she's calling a series, although I don't believe that she plans on making it a series. In her letter to the readers, she clearly states in the first sentence, "I never intended to write another book with the characters from The Secret Life of Book Club." And she just goes on to saying that she wanted to bring them back for the holidays. So what ended up happening then is she wrote this with the assumption that every reader was going to have already read her previous book. She had very little description of these characters as far as like what they looked like, what they did, how they were related. So for me, I felt very lost throughout the whole book. And it's not a big book. It's only 150 pages. There's about 6 characters too many. And as I'm reading, the whole time I'm trying to connect. I'm trying to find value in the book. And there were good concepts. I think within the book, she was trying to create a camaraderie with all the women. So basically what this book is about is it is a book club of women who happen to live on the same street, and they, through book club, end up doing a holiday challenge where they want to help somebody else without any notoriety. They don't want to put their name to it. They want to do it out of the kindness of their heart. And they do that, and what I thought was going to be like that was the climactic part of the book, it was not. It kind of just fell flat. So I was surprised by that. And then also another instance happened, and I try not to give too many spoilers, so I'm sorry that this is very vague. But towards the end, something happy happens, but it's so out of left field that as a reader, it's like, this is a holiday book, and then you're going to drop this in there, and then it just seemed very unrealistic. And so with getting that far into the book and not having any kind of, like, you not relating to any of the characters, not really understanding all of the characters, it was kind of just a lackluster ending. I wasn't really happy. I wasn't really sad. It kind of just was like, so for me, definitely a 2. I wonder if in reading the first one, part of the series, if it would make more sense, if the characters would make more sense. But I really felt that for 150 pages, it was poorly structured and it was hard to follow because you were assumed to have read the original. And for any of the series that I've read, typically the author gives you a good background for each character so that you're reminded, and I didn't feel like you had that here. I feel like it was just a quick like, oh, I want to add a holiday piece to my book, and then this is what happened. So as a reader, just didn't really appreciate having to connect the dots, but not really having the tools to do that. So definitely gave this one a 2. I then am starting Alaskan Holiday, so by Debbie McComber, and I'm not very far into this, probably about 20 pages. And so far, I like that this book is seemingly kind of like starting like right in the mix of it. So far, what we've learned is that the 2 people that the book is about have already had like their romance part, where they've met and they like each other essentially, and there is the chance that one of them has to leave. So I'm just getting to the point where we may see how that may develop. So I'm kind of excited because I thought that was a very different way to start a book, because usually when you read like these kind of books and they're romancy, you don't dive into the middle of it. You dive in when, you know, they're just meeting, they don't know each other, all that kind of stuff. So I felt like this was a pretty interesting beginning. So I'm excited to continue this one. And I've also started Debbie McComber's 12 Days of Christmas. I'm not very far in on this one either. And this one was is about characters who live in the same apartment building, and one's kind of like a grouch and one's really, really sunshine and brightness. And they've just kind of met, or we were kind of learning how they know each other. And I'm excited to read this one. I am doing a buddy read with this, which I've never done before. So I'm excited to kind of see how my partner in that likes the book. So I just have to dive into this one, but so far so good. And then I did want to let you know, so also on my TBR, a book that I have actually already read, which is John Grisham's Skipping Christmas. While we were decorating our Christmas tree this year, we actually put in the adaptation, the movie for this, which is called Christmas with the Cranks. And I love that movie. It's so cute, and I think they did a really nice job making the adaptation from the book. And Tim Allen, I've always really liked him as a sitcom actor, and obviously, you know, Buzz Lightyear. So I really liked that movie. So we did watch it again, and then ended up the next day watching the Home Alone movies as well. So we really like Christmas movies during this time of year, and so that was what we've been up to and why I haven't been able to get those videos out to you guys. But I appreciate those of you who are watching and subscribing, so I appreciate that. Comment down below, let me know what you think. Have you read these books? Do you feel the same way? Has anyone read the first book to this Best Book Club? I guess the series is called Best Book Club, I think. Let me check here. So Best Ever Book Club series. I don't know, can you call it a series if you're not intending to write more? I'll have to look into that. But let me know if you've read that one, if it's any good. I might be interested in seeing if her other writing is better. If you've read the other books that I've started, let me know. I'd love to hear what you think. If you'd want to join my buddy read, that would be awesome as well. And let me know what you're doing this Christmas. What fun stuff are you guys planning? And are you kind of a humbug? Are you a grouch? Are you or are you Christmassy and love to get involved and doing stuff in the community? I'd love to hear. So thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe and notification bell and like my video. Bye!